Sinful on the beat.
Ayy, pour another shot, we getting lit. At a party with Lil Shawty, yeah, she thick. Took another, then another, she can miss. At a function, I've been going in. Call me Sammy Sosa, I've been making hits. Every day, I've been ballin' like the next. Talking money, yeah, I need a lot of it. So much I can't even really count the shit. I feel like I'm Giannis ballin' with these bucks. Who they talking, I don't really give a fuck. Shawty thick, but she got a tummy tuck. Two girls and they Persian, I'm a buzz. Don't need a girl, I just put her on the side. Before the caddy, swear I always.
We rock that stop. We rock that stop. Lock.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Lock. We rock that stop. We rock that stop. We rock that stop.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another midweek stream. Of course, it's hump day today. Best of luck also going out to anyone that is going to be going for the Kool-Aid. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We also have the minted Saucony raffle. We have the brick after brick raffle as well. And then there was also one other raffle that did go live yesterday. I believe that it's going to be live for another day or so. That's going to be the Kids of Immigrants. I believe it's like the M90 Mule. We'll get into all that in the next hour, of course. First and foremost, the Kool-Aid Man, Jaw 3 is, of course, going to be dropping over on the Nike Sneakers app as well as most of the Q sites this morning. Stock over on Nike Sneakers looks like it's going to be right around 10,000. So if you are going after that one, of course, you should be able to get your hands on it. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to get caught up with the latest and the greatest. We're going to talk about also the Supreme collaboration going to be dropping tomorrow. We'll talk lightly about the drop list as well. Then we're going to hop on over. We're going to talk about all of the sneaker news from the last 5 or so days. We're going to hop on over, take a look at the calendar, take a look at everything going to be dropping also this week and weekend. We also got some good drip also going to be dropping as well. Good morning. Good to see you guys. The week is getting started. We do got a pretty good week from now all the way until the weekend. Also pretty good, I got to say, pretty good Supreme collab. I do like the Mitchell and Ness. I wish it would have been, you know, either a Timberwolves or a Suns collab. But nonetheless, we'll get into that as well. Then we're going to hop on over, get into the raffles. We do got some drip to take a look at as well. And we got some interesting news that's going to be coming our way next year. That is pretty interesting as well. We got some Jordan 4s on the way. We also got some James Harden and some new colorways on that Harden 10. We got Jalen Brunson playing in the Kobe 3 Super Cyan Blue colorway. We got a new J Balvin Jordan 1. We got a new Stone Island New Balance collaboration, another 2 more 1890 colorways. We'll get into that and a whole lot more. Good to see you guys. Good morning. You know it. Good to see you guys. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. Let's get it. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get this one ready. We're going to go ahead and go on over to the Nike Sneakers app. Shout out Lud for sending over the stock numbers. Again, we're right at about 10K. I'm going to go ahead and pop these ones up on the board as we go over to the Nike Sneakers app. And then we'll get into everything right after the first drop like we usually do. We'll just get that one cracking. And, yeah, we also got a Georgetown Jordan 4 we'll talk a little bit about. We got a couple of the Carpet Company samples or at least one colorway. I wanted to take a look at those as well. They recently had their Solomon collab last Sunday. We got an I Am Music Jordan 4 on the way, of course, next week. We also got the Travis Scott's going to be dropping as well. Of course, May's going to be ending with a bang. But let's get into it. Let's get these dubs. A big up Q, big up Lito, Mr. Sheridan, D's. What's happening? Good to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully everyone is doing well wherever the stream reaches you. We also got some Kith jerseys we're going to be talking about as well. Looks like we got a couple different ones, especially that Messi. I think it's the Argentina one. It is fire, that light blue striped colorway. And then we're going to hop on over. Did anyone get the minted Saucony over the weekend? I know the Saucony raffle is still up, but they did drop on minted. They did sell out pretty quick, but if you're a runner, a pretty sharp running shoe. I got to say, what's happening? A big up Rob Kalama. What's good, what's good? Good to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. How are we doing, and are we getting in anything this morning? Let's go ahead and get that Nike Sneakers app up on the big board so you guys can see where we're at, because that drop did start. We're going to get started with the Nike Sneakers drop. Of course, they are going to be dropping on a couple different sites as well. If anyone is interested, let me go ahead and pop on over. Oh, we also got the Victor Wembanyama's. Oh, boy. R.I.P. R.I.P. to your boy. R.I.P. to the T-Puffs. It's been a hard one since Sunday. But, you know, we're just kind of trying to overcome the blues. Terrible beatdown that we got. I mean, definitely went home with our tail tucked between our legs. Hasn't been the easy. And then, of course, my other team, the Suns, they, you know, you saw what we did, getting swept in the first round. Almost a gentleman's sweep in the second round. It's just like, I mean, I got the right one. It's been Barnyard. There he is.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey, we coming in hot this morning, my boy. We finally got one. Oh, Flacco got a day off. Oh, bro, kick those feet up. Get comfortable. We got a lot to talk about. We just getting the week started as well. Partay on the hump day. Absolutely. Good to see you guys. Loving the energy already this morning. We must be going after, or is anyone going after the GT4s, the Wembies? I do got to get a good pair for outdoors. I was going to pick up the Kool-Aids. I figured they would go with those MB04, those Puma MB04s, those Krang Gangs that we got. I've kind of dedicated those ones to the outdoor court when Grandpa decides to play some ball. It's outdoor season up in my neck of the woods. Pinkies up for good luck. Pinkies up for good luck. Also, let me know if you guys got anything. We haven't been live, I believe, since last Supreme drop. Next week, we'll be back to 4 days a week. And then starting in June, we'll be back to our regularly schedule whenever there's something dropping. We're going to be live in the morning. My schedule changes pretty much after this week. We just got everything ironed out, and it is looking pretty good. Just in time for a pre-flossing, or I should say summer flossing season. Going to be a good summer. Supposedly only 29 pairs of the Wimbies. Holy. Golly. Yeah, I need those Red Bull off F1 Crocs tomorrow. Rob, I don't even know if I know anything about those. I don't think I've seen the Red Bull Crocs. You know I love a good pair of Crocs, though. A good Crocs collab definitely makes my day. For sure, cheesy, bro. What the hell? Oh, man. Yo, R.I.P. to the Cleveland Cavs offense. Oh, bro. 22-24 they were up, and reminded me of my high school team. There was no lead that was safe. We couldn't even put in our 30-30 guys. The guys that go in when you're up 30 or down by 30 or with like 30 seconds left. The starters had to play till the end. Oh, boy. My boy, man. I did see him. Did you see my T-Puffs? R.I.P. Unfortunately, you made it a lot farther than we did. And unfortunately, the future is one, I hate to say this, is a Debbie Downer. The future doesn't look great in Minnesota. But nothing we can't turn around. Of course, we did take a couple big injuries when the playoffs started. DiVincenzo still out, but boy, oh boy. I mean, just seeing OKC and San Antonio, and I think OKC's got 2 first-rounders in one of the deepest NBA drafts we've had in a long time. It's going to be an uphill battle, but hey, we're here for it, and yeah, I deserve to get piled on. I talk my shit when it's going good, but boy, oh boy, we have derailed, flipped over, and we're stuck upside down right now. But I tell you what, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We're going to get out of this one. I have faith.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
All right. Also, it looks like we did get some new Shea colorways as well in that Shea butter. I'm curious to see what that Shea 2 is going to look like. We've seen most of the new silhouettes, but we have not seen the next one from Converse. So maybe it's gonna be a new Converse weapon, a Converse weapon Protro. Holy, oh maybe. There we go. Will in the house, old school. There we go. We hotboxing it. It's 4:20 somewhere. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning.
It's 4:20.
All right. Oops. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Again, that Supreme collect. I mean, if you're a Bullets fan, you know you guys don't got a lot to cheer about. Let's keep it nifty-50. It hasn't been great for the Wizards. But when they were the Bullets, the only thing I remember from the Bullets was like Jorge Mirasan, and I remember some cool uniforms. And we are going to be getting them. I think they should have went with, I'm thinking like the early 90s Bullets jerseys. I remember I used to think were super lit. But nonetheless, I do like the Bullet stuff. The Denver stuff's like, the shorts are pretty dope. The tank top is too. Both of the tank tops are pretty dope. But $300 retail. Woo. Holy. Yeah. Rob said, are you copying the Skull Candy J-Tips headphones? They are live now. No, I did see those though. I did see those bad boys. Yeah, I didn't really think about it. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander at those bad boys. Again, we are over on the Nike Sneakers app looking like multiple sizes on the big board. Let's go ahead and, type that one. Oh, that's gonna... All right, that's not going to do what I wanted it to do. So let's go ahead and move that one like this. Let me go ahead and open up the app. I just wanted to see what sizes were available. And then we can get caught up here. If anyone went for any of these, yeah, here, I'm going to pull up the sizes right here. And pretty much just sold out of a 13.5, 14, 16, and 8.5 over on Nike Sneakers. Some of the best commercials back in the day, though, huh? The Kool-Aid commercials. Oh, bro, I would just sometimes sit in school and just fingers were crossed for that Kool-Aid man just to come right through those walls. Come on. Oh, man. Flock said, man, I'm not feeling the 4 revealed SBs. Ooh, let's get into that. I don't know if I know. I'm trying to think which ones were just revealed. Yeah, we'll take a look at those. Q said, passing on the headphones. Yeah, I'm popping on over there to take a quick gander at those bad boys. Saving up for the weekend. Those Kith jerseys are pretty tight, though. Those soccer jerseys are pretty tight. We're going to get into those as well in the next hour. Yeah, we got that one. I was just going to open up the... his regular Instagram. I'm guessing that's where they're at. All right. Oh, they're the here. I'm gonna pull them up here. The black, or sorry, not black. Dark pine green. Kind of got the skunky donkey colorways a little bit. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. We're over on the Tip Skull Candies right now. $259, huh? Holy, $259. Damn. Yeah, that's a little expensive. Man, skull candies too are usually more in the affordable range, but they are kind of dope. Those are pretty sweet. Details on those, I like the inside speakers. Got the flower. Probably the sweetest pair of skull candies I have seen though. But yeah, $250. That'll get you a pair of Beats headphones. Maybe that's next. Did anyone cop that G-Shock Rock or the G-Shock Watch? Old School's got the Skull Candy link right there if anyone is interested in copping one of these. We are going to get on over to the Brick After Brick raffle, of course. And also, if any of you guys are interested, the Saucony minted collaboration is live, I believe, for another 20 or so hours. And then the Kids of Immigrants is still live as well. One of the colorways is going to be an exclusive. Hopping on over to their raffle. If anyone, again, is interested, I believe the beige pair is going to be, yeah, this pair is going to be an exclusive. The dark brown pair, I believe, is going to be also releasing on Nike sneakers. And a lot of the Q sites as well. So if anyone does want to get on over to the Kids of Immigrants, we'll go ahead and pop that one up. And then we will get to the running section. And we got the Saucony minted collab. Just hopping on a little side note. Yeah, there's 13 hours, 43 minutes, 50 seconds. If you guys are interested in getting into this one for my runners out there. Shaving off that titty fat this springtime. Hey, man, not a bad choice right here. Look good doing it, right? A lot of good running shoes, though. Adidas has got one. When's that one going to be dropping? When's that Adidas one going to be dropping? Let's go on over to the Adidas Confirmed app real quick. Because that Satisfy one's kind of clean. You know, not much of a runner, but I can definitely look like one. For sure. Q goes up on the fences for the Kids of Immigrants. Yeah, I know. I thought about it for a minute. I thought about it for a few minutes. And yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on those ones. Take the Wallet W. We got it. I mean, it's pretty packed. Calendar's pretty packed for releases coming up. I do like the Satisfy one just for something. They look comfortable. Something that would be comfortable to stand in for a while. But I do not like the price. I think they're $300. $300 retail. Ooh. Yeah, those are a little expensive. The Saucony one looks a little bit more narrow though. Be worried about my wide foot. These things will like split it in half. Oh, Flock, bro, the South Beach. Yeah, let's get into those. The South Peach. Man, I don't know why. I like weird colors. I don't know. I love that South Peach one. Probably my favorite orange label in a long time. And there's been some good ones. There's been some real good orange labels. I mean, we've been getting spoiled with orange labels, and I also like the Beyond SBs. Oh yeah, man. We haven't talked about SBs in a while. I love it. Man. Yeah, Q goes, I'm likely going to pass because I just comped the foam. Oh, the Tianjin. Oh, bro. That's a good one. Oh, man. We have so many good ones coming out. Yeah, the Tianjin. I know I'm butchering that that name. But, yeah, the one with the flowers on it. Probably another one I'm also going to be copping. We got a couple foams. That camouflage one's super dope as well. I think it's the... oh, man, what color is it? The green camo? The real good colorway. Yeah, some good running stuff coming out. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. Speaking of running, let's just go ahead and stay on this topic. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Stone Island one, because these are pretty dope. Recently, we had the Action Brunson. I mean, we've had a ton of collab. Joe Freshgoods. Recently, I believe there was another 1890 collab that I am maybe forgetting about right now, but there's been a ton of them as of late. I would like to see an Ame Leondor New Balance 1890 collab. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. I'm just going to go ahead and keep those couple raffles up. We'll go ahead and go through them one more time because we also have of course, Brick After Bricks. That's probably what most people care about. But let's go ahead and take a look at this Stone Island colorway. Let me go ahead and flip my screen here. All right, let's get into it right here. Let's go ahead and bop that one over. See how this one is working. All right, there we go. Stone Island New Balance, 2 colorways. Not the usual. I thought they would have put some. I don't know. These are like really chic kind of looking. I kind of expected, I guess I would expect this. I don't know why, but from past collabs, they've worked a lot with the shaggy suede. I think this one would have looked even better with the suede on the whole upper. Kind of like how Action Brunson did his, the second collaboration. This one I do like a little bit better. I do like the gray one. I wish they would have kept it suede though. I wish they would have kept that upgraded texture on the front as well. I think it would have gave it just a little bit more classier of a look. I don't mind them. I don't know. 1890, we've definitely gotten to see a variety of takes on this one. I think I gotta cop I think if I would cop either one of these, it would be the gray colorway. It'd be tough to pass up on. The black colorway, I mean, again, I would kind of wish that was a different material. They might look dope. We'll have to see more pictures of these when they come out. That the 3M, I can definitely tell that they got these. They're lined in 3M. These are going to probably look really good once they start taking some photos of those bad boys. Yeah. Old School said there's better. I agree. Some of that one GR colorway, what was that one? That's probably the best colorway. I think it was a Concepts exclusive. But in my opinion, that might be the best colorway that we've seen on that one. Here, I'll pull it up. It almost looked like it was just right out of like a Nike ACG, like mid-90s. But yeah, I believe it was a Concepts exclusive. 1890. Let me go ahead and get that one up here. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead. I believe it's the bottom one. Yeah, this one I thought was pretty sharp. Right there. They might have released it at more places, but I thought Because I remember thinking at first it was a collab, but that's one of my favorite 1890s, even though it's just like a GR. Oh, the flock. Oh, flock. I forgot. Yeah, the mummy foams. Oh, bro. Yo, I forgot the mummy foams are dropping for holidays. Holy. Yeah, that's going to be, I'm telling you. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm telling you. Save that money. Save those buckaroos. Will goes, I want the green noise, a.k.a. South Beach. Another banger. Another banger. All right, let's go on a little side note here. Let's go over to the SB side of things. Let's get on over to the SB side of things and take a little gander at, because the Beyond Skate one, I mean, oh man, we got a Pharrell adds a watermark to the lid. Oh, bro, we gotta look. I love a good watermark. Yeah, good shoe to wear to the water park. That's exactly what we need. Also, we're going to be talking about the D-Book 2 McDonald's collab. I do got a list of some of the previous McDonald's collabs. I kind of wanted to get your opinion on which one you like the best as well. We will also get to those today. Yeah, I think that's a good place. We'll also talk about that Pharrell watermark. All right. Let's get on over to the SBs. Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, man, I forgot the black spruce. Oh, man, they're doing the patent leather on the upper, on the SBs. No, just... Nike, just leave that on the Air Force One. Just do the Air Force One SBs. I know the first couple have been like suede. We might have had a nubuck. I think for the most part, they've been either suede or nubuck. The Air Force One SBs. I mean, put some patent leather on those bad boys. Any good contrasting primary colorway will look fire. I don't really need them on the dunks or the SB dunks, if you guys know what I'm saying. Here, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, this one I'm not. I mean, I know we got FIFA coming, a ton of FIFA collabs. I love a good, I like the collabs, but I don't know if this silhouette needs that texture. I love patent leather, probably more than the next person, but I feel like it's reserved for the Air Force One. I don't know. They just don't hit this. And the creasing. Creasing is kind of wild after if you would skate in them. They just wouldn't age well. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, this would be... I forgot that these ones came out or they got leaked. But not as big of a fan on these ones. Not as big of a fan as I am on some of the other ones. So let's go ahead and pop on over and take a look at some of those. One of them that we were just talking about was the... they're calling this one the Nike SB. Oh, I thought they were calling it the watermelon, but that was just a nickname for the article that I was reading. Here we go. Yeah. Old School goes, patent leather gets better grip on the grip tape. Really? I don't think I've skated too much in patent leather shoes. The only way I don't like patent leather as much is just like the creasing in it. And just like when they get dirty, they're a little tough on the eye. But I didn't know that. A better grip on the grip tape. Just like so. The patent leather with the clear outsoles for maximum performance. Hell yeah. Christmas SB probably. Oh, there you go. Now, if it had some patent leather for Christmas, I would still rather have it on the Air Force One, but I could definitely do some patent leather for Christmas. Absolutely. And the summertime. Babe's got a lot of the good patent leather colorways, so at the very least, I know they're unfortunate the retail price is 3 times an Air Force One, but they do got some sweet colorways coming out. Hell yeah. JB! There he is. Buenos dias, mi amigo. Happy hump day. There he is. I for some reason, I love this shoe. For some reason, I don't know why I like this cut. This is probably one of my favorite SBs this year. Might be a hot take. Yeah. And imagine what those will look like after a good skate session, right? Yeah. Especially after like a couple months of breaking in. For sure. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorites, I gotta say. I like it's kind of got like the Newcastle. Okay, so this is like the poor man's, like, I feel like it checks off a couple boxes for the poor man's version, right? And that's what I need right now. So I feel like this is a version of the poor man Newcastle. And you could say the green is comparable if you don't have the Power Puff. This could be a a cheap cousin of the green and pink Power Puff. But yeah, this is a must cop for me. This is up there with David from Blue Tiles. Of course, it doesn't quite have the details, but the colorway and the materials, I got to give it to that one. That's coming in the collection for sure. OG Bry! Big salutes. Good morning. Good morning. Loving the energy this morning. Good to see everyone. We are just getting through our Wednesday stream, talking about some of the upcoming releases. We're also going over some of the sneaker news and then also some of the raffles as well. Of course, we do got the Brick by Brick raffle is live right now. The Minute Saucony raffle is live, and the Kids of Immigrants Nike M90 Mule is also live. 2 different colorways there. The light beige colorway is going to be a Kids of Immigrants exclusive. That is going to, of course, be this one right here, I think, is the better colorway. And then, of course, we also have the Minted Saucony that is live. And we haven't gotten to the Brick After Bricks yet. Brick by Brick raffle. How many raffles are we each getting into? Like, how dirty are we getting our hands? How hard in the paint are we going for the Brick After Bricks? Right now I'm only in for one. Right now I'm being pretty conservative about it. I'm being a prude, if that makes sense. I don't know if that is the best strategy at this point, but I tell you what, we definitely went about as hard as we could go when it came to the Tetris side of this, and we could not break the top. I don't think we broke the top 100. Grandpa's fingers move a little bit too slow at this point in his life, so our reactions, unfortunately, are like molasses. Rami! What up, what up, what up? There he is. Big salutes. Good morning. Good to see you, my boy. Brrr. Birthday boy. Hell yeah. Rami's birthday. Or I should say, last week. My man's getting younger. The Pope, what's happening, player? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. We're just going over a few of the raffles and going over some sneaker news. I've been a little bit slow this week, but again, we are just getting our stream week started. We will be live again tomorrow. Of course, we do got the Supreme collab. And I'm, even though they don't got my team, I live in a fluid market up here in the Midwest where I don't have, my city does not have a professional team. So when these collabs drop, I don't feel quite as bad. And let's be honest, the teams I do root for, they have, I feel like, betrayed us so many times that they definitely got it. If we want to jump on the bandwagon here or there, I think we got the hall pass to do that. Made a trade for the Levi's Nego Air Force 3 for a foam runner and a Rebellionaire Jordan 1. I still own 3 pairs of Rebellionaires, so hey, give up. What color did you get, Flock? Hell yeah. Yeah, I just saw that we got a new water shoe. And with the summer season coming up, it's gonna be a wet girl summer. We already know that. We got the scuba gear out, the snorkel, and hey, let's get some of these water shoes. Let's get a nice collab on a pair of water mocks. I tell you what, when I was a kid, these things I thought were so sweet. The different water moccasins, and this time if we got a collab on a water mock, other than Off-White, I don't know who you'd want collabing on these bad boys. But let's go on over, take a look at these. These kind of perked my attention, I'm not gonna lie. We still got some SBs to go over as well. But just on a side note, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this water mock. Now, are these going to be better than the jellyfish? We might have a competitor here to the jellyfish, but they might be in different categories. They might be in different categories here. I don't know how good of pictures we're going to have of these bad boys. These things look like more of a runner or like a hiker. It almost looks like a Salehi. It's got a similar pattern to the Be a Sponge Salehis. Kind of that rocky, rugged outsole. Yeah, these weren't what I thought they were going to be. A little bit more watery on the water side, but yeah, pretty functional water shoe right there, huh? Maybe not a panty dropper, but definitely could probably help you out climbing the hills. Absolutely. Yeah, I would go with the jellyfish. At this point, I'm going with the jellyfish. There's a couple new colorways that are fire. Rami goes, next year going to be a wild year, bro. Dude, I agree. 25-year anniversary. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be crazy. We'll be ready for it. They're kind of getting us, they're kind of slowly dropping the heat. Yeah, I would imagine. Let's go back to the SB side of things because we got a couple more I want to talk about. I haven't gotten an SB high in a little while. And I got to say, this one isn't too bad on the eye. I'm kind of digging these. I know they're super, super simple, nothing much to them. But they're kind of, that's kind of right up my alley. Nothing I really need, but something, if we can get the right deal, we wouldn't mind picking up. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. The Beyond SB. Kind of an almond and we got like a kind of a chocolate bottom. I do like the blue patent and that's only for the ankle on the SB. I think that's the perfect place for the patent if you're going to put it on there. Keep it off the toe. Keep it off the toe. I kind of like these. I know they're not going to be for everyone. I don't mind them. I really don't. Yeah, do we got a few more pictures here? I think they're pretty clean. I don't have a lot of dunks or SBs in that color. I can't really think of any. Like the undefeated one from a while back was a dunk, and it's got a tan colorway. It's a little bit darker than that, but that's the only one I can think of that's like anywhere close to it. Yeah, not too bad. Flacco's jellyfish. Old school. Love the sticker. Jellyfish are amazing to me. But I need that. Oh, bro. You know we going hard in the paint for those cactus plants. Oh, man, those 3 colorways are tough, Flock. What colorway you going for? Mauve, black, or the cactus? Oh, that's a tough decision. We're gonna have a few months to think of that, though. And who's regretting not pre-ordering the Jound 990 V4s? The only other opportunity, we haven't had a lot of 990 V4 collabs that have dropped. We just recently had the Kith 990 V4 and V3, but it was like more of a mocha colorway. Yeah. Damn. Dang, Flock, what? I didn't know you. Do you have a pair of the jellyfish? Flock been hitting on everything. Everything that's lit. He's been getting 2 pair. For sure. Kalam goes, yeah, definitely airships. Oh, I forgot I do got a pair of airships. Yeah, I do have a neutral pair of airships, but they more look like the neutral gray. They look more like the neutral gray 85s than anything. That's kind of why I got them, because unfortunately, when the neutral gray 85 Jordan 1s dropped, I didn't hit those for retail. Whole different market back then. But that was kind of the closest thing to it. So we ended up, grabbing them. Yeah, I think these are super clean. Yeah, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't pick these bad boys up. Unless I'm taking those wallet W's. That would be the only reason. Which is not a bad idea to be taking at every turn, basically, at this point. Take those wallet W's. We got a ton of stuff ahead of us. Been kind of even a slow start to this year as far as drops are concerned. Are going to start hitting us over the head, and we're not going to know what happened. Flacco's, I do want a pair. What colorway do you got, Flock? Damn. My boy been sporting the jellyfish. Yeah, I still haven't gotten a pair of those bad boys. I do like those pink ones. I also like those pink hyper flights that are dropping. Those are pretty sick. Yeah, let's go over to the... I believe we got another SB. We haven't talked. Yeah, we got the Beyond SB. Yeah, the municipal one's already dropped. Oh, the Saffron Quartz. Yeah, because the Sumtum already dropped. This is like the Kool Trickle. This is like the Kool, like if Kool Tricker, well, I would put black on it. The outsole I would have is black, and the midsole would probably be black as well. But they could almost be like a Kool Trickle or like a Mellow Yellow collab. Let's go on over to the big board and take a look. I do like these too. Well, I don't like these as much. These are, yeah, I definitely like the pink ones. I don't know how I feel about this color blocking. Kind of remind, like the Run the Jewel color blocking was kind of odd too. The Run the Jewel one is different than this because the eye stays they had basically as one color. I do like the back. This definitely looks like it belongs in the Sumtum family. I don't know if they are like related to one another, but it does give me Sumtum vibes. The back of it. Because the Sumtums had that silver. Yeah, the sometimes had, I believe, it was like just like a silver back tab. I think these are underrated. I do like these. I think this is a sharp shoe. Yeah, this back heel tab or this back silver part. Yeah, was I felt like kind of similar to the other one. Rami goes, it's a pepper theme. Flacco's got the royal jellyfish, but I wanted the orange. Yeah. I think they're all just as good, though. You know, if you can get one colorway for a better deal, because I believe the orange ones have kind of gotten crazy. But yeah, the orange ones are a really good colorway. The pink colorway is really good. The black is really good. The blue is really good. I mean, I haven't seen a bad one. The green one, I just love the silhouette. It looks so good on foot. The show. Yeah, Peppa. Yeah, sometimes definitely a good looking SB. And then we got the mineral slate. This is also a good colorway. Not my favorite. Definitely not as. I'm not as high on those ones as I am the green ones. Yeah, we've definitely had some good stuff this year. Blue tile one. Blue tile one is really sweet. I really like the watermelons, or I don't know if they're going to call it the watermelon, but the watermelon suede. It's an orange label, but hey, orange label's been some of my fave. Flacco goes, I need a new pair of cold pizza SBs. Mine are destroyed, bro. That's a sweet shoe. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're definitely looking pretty good on the SB side. Next year, 25th anniversary. Maybe they're saving the heat for our holiday season, also known as peak flossing season. Always gets me fired up. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and take a gander. Now that we got, I believe that was the last SB part of the segment. Let's go ahead and make a move. Let's go ahead and, we talked about that Pharrell. We talked about the Satisfy Adidas drop, also over on the Adidas Confirmed app. We talked about the Nigel Sylvester Brick After Brick. We also have, of course, another collab on the D-Book side of things. Paying tribute to the Sedona McDonald's and all my people that are either from Arizona that have been through there. There's one McDonald's that is in Sedona that is not like every other McDonald's that you see. It's literally blue and like an almond colorway. Let me go ahead and pop that one up on the screen there. Which had me thinking about some of the best McDonald's collabs. Usually the McDonald's collabs come out like during like the McDonald's All-American game. When that does take place. But let me go ahead and pop this one over. I'm going to pop this one up because Complex put out a list of the best McDonald's collabs. And it was somewhat interesting, I will say, because, I don't know, let's take a look here. Let me go ahead and pop this one up on the screen. They put out a list of the best McDonald's themes. And, of course, we don't have any that are the color of the Sedona McDonald's, so that one does take, a leg up, I feel like. This is the actual Sedona McDonald's right here. This one is going to be dropping June 2nd, so this one is about 2 weeks away, about 12 days away. This one is going to retail for $155. Interesting colorway, though, on the D-Book, too. I do like this, the McDonald's hit that they did put on this bad boy. Then the complex list. These are not in any specific order. They're just picking these out as some of the best. Yeah, we got the Eric Emanuel Adidas Forum 84 high. We got the Anthony Edwards AE. I wish I would have copped this pair. I think the other shoe is like red or maybe yellow. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the price of the McDonald's AE one. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. The McDonald's AE one. Oh yeah, the All-American. Holy! Oh my God! What happened? Damn! Yeah, I mean, not that size. Yeah, it's like a size 10. Yeah, like 5 hundo. Yeah, the other one is a red one. That's kind of what I was wanting to see. Very interesting. All right, next one that they got on the list is the Nike SB, which was only a sample. I don't know if this one counts. It never made it out of the production line. Flacco said, my favorite McDonald's collab is that basketball jersey that Fabulous wore. Wanted it for decades. Bro, I don't know if I know which one that is. Kalama goes, they sell you cactus meat. Big Mac with the thorns secret sauce. Kalama, that cactus meat is called peyote. Yes, they sell it to you also in shake form. From the Saguaro cactus, that is. And then we got the Adidas Harden Volume 5. We got to go back 5 generations to the Harden Volume 5. That's when the Hardens look like buns. Some people might say they still do. Then we got, there we go. Now we get into the heat. Well, we got the Crocs Classic Clog. The non-stick bottom with the gibbets. No, yeah, this one. Crocs could have done better. We know that. Crocs definitely has some lit collabs. This one, yeah, well, it could be better. Oh my God, this one is a banger, boy. This one's got to be on the top of the list, I feel like. For sure. The T-Mac one. First of all, legendary time. Legendary time to be alive. This one was not on my radar. I completely forgot about this one, but this has to be the only thing better than T-Mac sauce at the time was sriracha. Harden is such a oh man. Oh, Harden, man. Let me tell you about James Harden. Oh, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, he was an alumni, so I got to be, I got to be easy. It ain't easy being cheesy, as they say. But, he, oh, man, if you're a Houston fan, yeah, the letdown of, like, finishing, even when he was, like, at his peak. And he could have almost won the championship just by himself. That kind of spree he had with the Rockets there. I mean, he had like Chris Paul. I mean, he definitely had like other people that like helped get him there, but he always tuckered out at the end of the day, whether it was because he had to do too much or now when you need him to do like maybe just a little bit, he can't do quite enough. It's you know, I mean, he's in the East now. He couldn't have went to like the West would have eaten him alive, especially with the guard play out in the West. I mean, could you imagine him trying to guard like Dylan Harper or Castle or the OKC guards, SGA, or even the guy from Bosnia? That guy's been balling in the playoffs, that little OKC guard. It would be much worse. It'd be much worse. I mean, I think the East is the place for him, but yeah, unfortunately, Harden is what you get when your gas is on empty and the gas light has been on for like 2 days. That's the Harden you get in the playoffs. Unfortunately, man, I'm telling you, I'm softening the landing here. You know, he's an alma mater. He's one of us, but man, yeah, I wouldn't want to be rooting. Like, I wouldn't want to root for the Timberwolves or the Suns. Definitely wouldn't want to be a Arizona Cardinals fan. I also wouldn't want to have Harden on my team. He's not quite as much of a liability as Westbrook, because Westbrook does it whether he's tired or not. But it's one of those things where I can see it rubs people the wrong way. And I definitely respect that opinion. Bulldog goes, it was like the Raiders kicker. He scored all the points for the team. He couldn't do it himself. Kick his ass, Seabass. Is that Janikowski? Oh, man. Kalama goes, hardest $5 of 87 gas in 2026. Yeah, maybe even less than $1, Kalama. Harden is gas at the Dollar General. Yeah. Yeah, old school. You're right, bro. I know, man. I can't do that. I can't do that to one of my own, bro. He did. He did. And he won a lot more than I could ever win. He did. But, man, how many did he lose, though? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. He's had a good career. Yeah, a lot better than I would have ever thought. I mean, let's keep it a nifty 50. He was, I mean, he had, at one time in the NBA, he was like, a lot of people would say unstoppable. I don't know if I would. But a lot of people couldn't guard him, especially when the refs, those years when he had the refs on his side and he was getting all of the calls. I mean, he was a machine. Seabass, Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, that's how Cam Neely. Kick his ass, Seabass. Fucking Cam Neely. Didn't Cam Neely used to play for like the Bruins? Yeah, he can't get Unk here. Unk's old. Yeah, he does. Dude, the Raiders are going to I would actually, for once, I'm like, after you see what we did in the draft, after you see what the Cardinals did in the draft, the Raiders are, man, I never thought I would have said this, especially after when they drafted, when things were really looking, when they had just had a couple unfortunate picks, when they drafted that receiver that ended up getting that in that DUI crash. But now they're on their way out of it. They're on their way out of it. They're going to get hooked up with the quarterback. I think he's going to ball out. I think they can rebuild. I mean, you guys are in so much of a better place than both the Vikings. Well, much better place than the Cardinals, and a better place than the Vikings. I mean, dude, the Vikings just took Kyler Murray. So now Just when I thought I got rid of Kyler, he's coming to my hometown team. Come on, I can't do that. The only way he's going to succeed is if you have a top. Kyler Murray could win a NFL Super Bowl if he's got a top 5 offensive line and a top 5 defense. You could argue maybe, old school Mendoza, smoke puff clouds in the chat. Fucking
Fire in the house!
that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Smoke weed every day.
you guys are gonna be good. You're definitely I feel like on the way out where I'm Flacco. Oh, I don't know. He goes, my Steelers had the worst draft. Bro, the Cardinals. I mean, I love the running back that we took. He's a great running back, but with our line, he's just going to be a Saquon Barkley out in Arizona, which, is insane. Obviously for the highlight reel, that's all good. A1 steak sauce. But we're not going to, it's not going to translate to games won. I mean, Kyler Murray couldn't get out of the way. And he had, a couple, he could spread the field at least. He's had a lot of good receivers that at least tried to bring out to Arizona. And, it was, I don't know. It's going to be a rough year for us. But, which means another good pick next year. Another good pick next year. I mean, you would have to rate the Cardinals. I mean, they didn't love this on the Cardinals fan site. They didn't love this on the Cards social media sites. But, if we would be a polished off football team, we would be, we should have taken our needs and then, kind of build, whether it would be on defense or if they wanted to build offense. I don't know. Do something. Have a plan. It was just we're sinking and we're plugging, the holes in the boat when we need, a whole new, whatever the stern or, I don't know what that's called, but a whole new bottom of the boat, basically. We need to, get that thing out of the water and just completely reset. Yeah. Yeah. No, Flacco, I love Love. I think he's he's a stud. But, you put him on a team like the Cardinals and it's unfortunately, it'll probably be hard on it, they can't block anyone. Kyler couldn't even stay healthy as a quarterback, running away from it all. So, but yeah, he would be even better if our line would have been even in the top 20. Our line was almost last. Almost everything was 25 and up. And I just don't know if you're ready for a running back when you got that many holes. But we'll see what happens. Still, I'm a ride or die. So, hey, he's coming to Minnesota. So, unfortunately, he's still going to be with us on Sundays, one way or the other. I still get fired up when Minnesota loses. So, I don't know if that. But Minnesota's a lot better team. He'll do way better. He'll do way better in Minnesota. For sure. 100%. 100%. But, if Minnesota can actually get some stuff, if they can shore up their defense, if they can get it doesn't even have to be top 10. They would have to get to the Super Bowl. He would have to have a top 10 defense. But even if it's top 15, it's definitely playoff material. But yeah, Flock, that's what I said. If he has a good offensive line, top 15, even a top 15 offense, he'll be very effective. Because you'll have to respect the pass and he can run. And then, of course, running back. So you'll kind of have a triple threat. It could work out, but Minnesota wasn't there last year. They weren't there last year. If we would have been better on defense, they would have, been able to actually go further if they would have really good defense last year. MVP Kyler. Oh man, I would have to eat crow again, but hey, I would do it. I would do it. Hell yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We got one more. Oh, that was the last McDonald's sneaker. I got to say the D-Book's probably one of the better looking ones. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so we got Supreme going down tomorrow. We got Supreme going to be live tomorrow. I did want to talk about the Tianjin. This is, of course, the foam posit. So Q I believe he got a pair of these. These are these already on the market? Yeah, let me go ahead and pop that one up. Let's pop StockX up. The Tianjin. Foam posit. Big year for the foam posit this year. The Stranger Things one, of course. We picked that one up. The Tianjin, we definitely want to get as well. And then there's a camel one I wouldn't mind copping. But let's go ahead and take a quick look. I don't know if they have any of the new Tianjin. Yeah, because we got the 2.0 and then we got the 1.0. Okay, 2.0 and 1.0. Let's go ahead and take a look at each one of them. Okay, so the OG. Man, I don't know which one. If you had to pick one, which one would you pick? Which one is the better? Damn, there is a $2,000 bid on that size 11. Ooh-wee. $2,000 bid on that size 11. Holy. Damn. All right, then we got the Tianjin 2.0. Of course, that's the one that is going to be dropping. The Tianjin, oh yeah, it's a keeper. It's a keeper. Which one would you rather get though? I think it looks like the materials on the white one. It looks like the materials on the white one are a little bit more detailed. Because around the eye stays. Yeah, around the eye stays, it looks like the white colorway kind of has like the basket weave texture. It might be similar material. I'm not sure. Maybe someone in the chat, if you got the black one, are these materials around the eye stays, or are they the same? Yeah, black because of the jeans. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, the fucking the jeans bleeding is the worst. I hate that. When your shoe just turns like dark blue. Usually just like the dark color ones do that. I used to wear a lot more denim back in the day. Now I'm kind of fat, so, or just, I changed maybe shape and size, but definitely shape. Where, yeah, some of my jeans definitely don't fit me. And then usually the ones that do fit me, I don't like the leg fit, let's say, of them. Because not all of them are the same. Sometimes I wear like straight leg. Sometimes I wear baggy leg. I kind of rotate the two. Yeah, for sure. Colombo says in everything we buy, celebrate in China, though. It seems like there are more themes for like, like the Chinese New Year, Year of the Dragon. I think Year of the Rabbit. We get a lot of those Jordan 1s or just collabs in general where they'll usually do a couple different silhouettes. Yeah, I definitely have noticed that. Yeah, this white colorway, that green outsole is pretty nice. That thing does slap. Yeah, that outsole is like almost like a tip, like, you know, like the Tiffany's colorway or the diamond colorway, but it's a little bit more green. Whereas like the Tiffany diamond would maybe be a little bit more turquoise or blue. This one's got like a little bit more on the green side, but it's a fire colorway. Yeah, these are a must cop for sure. The Tianjin. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over again, guys. If you haven't done so, Nigel's, get in the raffle. I believe we still have a little bit of time. Yeah, it is actually, we got 24 hours. 24 hours. Let's get in there. If you guys haven't done so yet, again, 22 hours, 52 minutes, 5 seconds. That is the brick after bricks. We're going to roll in the dubs, hopefully. I didn't get the brick by brick. So hopefully we can make up for lost time and get a dub on this one. Also, don't forget about the 2 other raffles. The Kids of Immigrants raffle. That is also live. Again, that one, I believe, is only about 24 hours or less left in that one. And then also the Minted Saucony. There's only 12 hours left of that one. So definitely got some homework if any of you guys do want to cop either of those 3 pairs. Probably going to be the highlights for this week. We do got some smaller stuff going to be dropping over the weekend. Of course, tomorrow we got the Supreme Mitchell and Ness collab. The drop list is looking pretty nice. We will go over it a little bit closer tomorrow, right before the drop. But of course, we will go over some of the highlighted items, which I do like. Got some good items over there. Again, taking a lot of wallet W's these days. But let's go ahead and pop on over. We'll take a quick look at the Mitchell and Ness collection. Again, this will not be dropping till tomorrow. The Palace drop is looking kind of dusty, I will say. Oh, and that Mint collection, if any of you guys are interested in that, they also do have some merch as well. And that will be on the Minted New York website. I'll just go ahead and pop on over there again. It's a lot of running stuff. But they do got a couple tanks, a couple pennants, some dog tags, and a couple t-shirts. That is over again on the Minted New York site. The shoe is actually going to be on the Saucony site. If you wanted to get in the raffle, that's going to be over on the Saucony site. If anyone does need links, definitely let me know. Flago goes, China has a culture. We're a clusterfuck. Very true. Very true. China has been around for what was it, 4,000 years? Even in that neck of the woods, America, we've been around for 250. Flourishing, though. Some would say. Right? Yeah, 250, but I mean, I act like I've been around for millions of years sometimes. For sure. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I got to say, those Jalen Brunsons, those cyan, the blue, the Kobe 3 lows. I'm a big fan of the Kobe 3 lows. I've been trying to get I think the All-Star, I don't know. I don't know if these are better than the All-Star ones. But let me go ahead and pop our window on over. Let's take a look at those bad boys. Also, Caitlin Clark debuted a Sonic colorway. She had a Kobe 5 PE. A very interesting colorway that she busted out the other day. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one. I like her. I like the Kobe 6s. I mean, this is a good colorway to have on the 5. I feel like you can't have enough, but I like when she collabs, or at least when we get the Kobe 6 treatment. But let's go ahead and take a look at that Jalen Brunson Kobe 3 he had the other night. Of course, Cheesy, our boy out there, out in New York City, waiting. Or they were waiting for the NBA Eastern Conference Final Game 1. Crazy comeback yesterday, by the way. Doesn't happen all the time. And that was... I was going to say, yeah, I thought it was in Cleveland, but it was in New York. Okay. So they had to do that. Else they were going to lose home court advantage. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. First, Jalen Brunson had the Kobe 3 low on. I believe last week he had these bad boys. Decent looking shoe. It's kind of like a gradient Kobe 3. Almost looks like the Sean Cliver, giving me kind of the Sean Cliver SB vibes a little bit. The blues are different, and the Clivers obviously don't quite have the gradient, but anytime I see kind of that frost blue, I always think of the Sean Clivers. Of course, another one that your boy took the L on. But yeah, good looking shoe right here. And then last night, I would cop this. I would cop this colorway. I don't think they're as good as the All-Star looking ones that he wore for the All-Star game. The Kobe 3. Yeah, let me go ahead and get this one up on the monitor. Do a little side by side. Yeah, the All-Star warning label, which now the prices of these have gone crazy. But probably the two best Kobe 3 low colorways, I would say. All right, now let's go ahead and make a move on to the shoe that Jalen Brunson wore in the big comeback last night. Now, I do think he released a shoe that was very similar to this colorway. He dropped a really, really sweet Kobe 6, probably my favorite one. And I'll pop those up so you guys can we can do a little side by side. But yeah, the Kobe 6, yeah, the Statue of Liberties. I should have bought them when I was down in Florida. I was down in Fort Myers, and just basically it was, I think, my last day there, my second last day there. I didn't have a ton of time, but I wanted to go to a couple of like the sneaker shops that were around. So I went one, it was in a mall there, and they had literally my size 10.5. And I think they wanted $550 for them at the time. So it wouldn't have been a bad price. And that's for the Kobe 6. But last night, Jalen Brunson was balling out in the Kobe 5, which I don't like as much. But this colorway, I got to say, was pretty clean. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it. Again, last night, they were down by over 22 points. Holy. And they ended up coming back. He finished with 38, 5 points, and 6 assists. Kind of almost like a South Beach colorway. Of course, you do got that Tiffany blue, that aqua colorway on the upper. And you got also those blue hits and also kind of that dark blue there on the upper. Don't like them as much as the 6s, but still a clean colorway. Yeah, will it be the next colorway that drops? The Vegeta 3s. Oh, man. Flacco's, you was probably in the sniper pipe. I did go in Snipes. Yeah, I remember Snipes in there. No, the store I was in, it was like a resale store. I can't remember the name. They had, I don't think they had anything in there for retail. They had a few shoes, and then they had some clothes. Yeah. Mr. Sheridan goes, had some special powers, right? Bro, he was balling out last night. The whole Knicks team. Damn, they were still down 15 points. Still down 15 with only 5:45 to go. That's crazy. Yeah, they look so good on court, too. Very easy to follow with the eyes. Very soft on the eyes. Yeah, literally went on an 11-0 run. That'll cement the shoes in NBA playoff history for sure. Man, I don't know. Yeah, he's not going to have Harden. The thing is if the Knicks make it past this round, cheesy, plug your ears. Earmuffs. If the Knicks make it past this round, he is not going to be able to do that. Like, he can do that to James Harden. He won't be able to do that to Shea or Dylan Harper or Trent Castle. I think I might have butchered Castle's first name. But both of the guards on the Spurs, like, yeah, they're going to have a hand in that. The Matador. Yeah, who's guarding him? The Matador. That's hilarious. The Matador. That's a good nickname, bro. That's hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, man, I can't wait to watch. It was Flock, right? I know. I could have had him cheaper, too. Your boy could have gotten a bargain on those. And we fumbled, like I said, we fumbled the bag. All right. I believe we got caught up with. Yeah, I did see. Did you guys see the Drake and KD commercial for that? Those KD 19 collabs might be. I don't know if it's lazy or just maybe it's just not for me. Just going with one color on all of them. I didn't love the silhouette, and I was like, well, maybe this, maybe a good collab will, dress it up a little bit, maybe change my mind. No, that's not what happened at all. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the latest marketing stunt. I mean, I'm telling you, the Nocta sneaker collabs, not my favorite. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the latest that we got here. Drake and KD dropping an ad for the new KD 19.
Okay. Wow. First thought, transcending the game. It's like you need a banjo for those.
Now, I will say the jersey, the dopest part of this whole collection.
Those are crazy. This guy went home.
But the colorways and the materials on the KD 19, I mean, I felt like it could have went without the collab. I don't know if that was
on the range with it. Wow. You're in 2020.
Mr. Sheridan, right? Castle and Vessel are way better defenders. I know. Same with Harper. I mean, it's going to be rough. Even Shea, or even, I don't know, who's that little guy on the OKC? He doesn't start, but I think he's from, they drafted him from an international team or Bosnia or a smaller country. I think it's only his second year this year. Yeah, I think I want to say it was maybe not Bosnia, but he was definitely from another country or another country. Yeah, is it Nikola Topics? I think he's a Serbian guard. I don't know. He's their point guard that comes in. He's pretty good though, especially for how young he is. Definitely for the minute Shea's not in there, I feel like his plus minus is like on the positive side for sure. Like last series, he literally dominated. I mean, it wasn't too tough of a series for OKC, but against the Suns, he was balling out. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the commercial.
2030, 2038 with those. These are, jeez.
Come on, bro. It's a joke. I can't hoop in these.
Nah, obviously, I know that.
Hey, man, those cowboy boot basketball shoes got a lot more soul
This the real thing.
than the collab that they're dropping.
Wow.
Yo, the Cactus Plant Air Fleet too? In the white colorway?
This guy's the abominable snowman. Those are hard. This guy's trying to dominate the Alaskan market. You got to keep the ankles warm. Ying, 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 ying. I see the jumper. It's great. Those are crazy.
Yo,
Uh,
what's wrong?
yeah. I kind of like those ones with the hair. No. But yeah, the KD19. It looks like the purple one is going to be dropping June 17th. And yeah, there's, I don't know, all of them, they got a bunch of different colorways, but they're all kind of one color. I kind of wanted to see what the shoe looked like with some different textures, maybe try some different materials on it. Played with it a little bit. I don't love the silhouette. I like the KD19, or sorry, the KD18, 17, and 16. I probably like those three out of the KD whole collection. I think some of his latest silhouettes have been the best, but this just kind of reminds me of a LeBron. This kind of looks like it would be like a LeBron, or it would be in the LeBron line. Especially going from the 18 to this. I don't love it. I don't love it. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's go over to our next story that we got. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got Primo Dreamo. Yeah, we haven't really talked too much about that. So just really quick. I'll do a quick little rundown of what we can look forward to tomorrow. Going to be one of the brighter highlights for tomorrow. Let me go ahead and pop this one up. Again, we will go over this. We'll comb through it a little bit more closely tomorrow morning, right before we rip the Supreme drop. Again, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. And this one is going to be featuring the Mitchell and Ness collab. Mitchell and Ness. I did cop last year. I copped the Syracuse shorts. They're a little heavy. Like, they got like a band around the way. I mean, I like them, but they are a little heavy. Usually I just kind of like to wear like light mesh. Like the cheaper mesh. But yeah, I do like the shorts. Probably the best, like out of the collection. Definitely taking the wallet. Oh, the packing tape. I forgot about the packing tape. The packing tape is fire. Yeah. Will goes, never. He goes, not even LeBron would approve of that trash. I actually agree with that. But I mean, Nocta, the bar, let's be honest, the bar that Nocta collabs have set have been like literally a type level. If we were doing a tier list, it would be like on the bottom. Unfortunately. Now, again, the drip, like the tank top, super dope. The jersey, I do like, but I think OVO has done better with collabs than the Nocta side. I don't know what Drake holds closer to his heart, but I definitely like the OVO collabs better. Earl's A6. Yeah, the Earl's A6 is pretty buttery. Speaking of, let's go ahead and pop on over because I did want to talk about these. We do got an Earl's A6. A6 been kind of flying under the radar. I would like to see them make some money moves in these streets. The last collab I feel like that Adidas dropped was that, I think that's Certified Hood Classic. Oh, we also copped, trying to think, the last one I copped was the last A6 that I copped. I think might have been that End collab. Oh, I also copped the Vandy, the pink collab. I haven't copped any A6 really recently, just last year. But let's go ahead and take a look at these. Again, these are going to be dropping, I believe, tomorrow. The Earl A6. I believe we got 2 pairs of these bad boys. I got a little video here. Let's go ahead and take a look at a quick unboxing by our friends over at Complex Sneakers. All right, let's get it. I believe this one does have some audio, so let me go ahead and turn that on, and let's go.
Following up a hit sneaker collaboration is a tough thing to do. But Earl's is attempting that with its second collaboration with ASICS. I'm sure you've all seen the 2160 that they did a few years ago from the Australian retailer. They're following that up now with the Cumulus 16.
Yeah, I like that. I like the one that they did last year. I thought that was a pretty clean colorway. Yeah.
And these ones are inspired by Earl's founder Louis Brown's childhood home. The stories go deep on the collaborations, but also the colorways are great. We saw that on the first shoe, and I think it's continued on this second project as well.
Yeah, let's do a little side by side. Yeah, the shoe that dropped. I believe it had some green in it. Yeah, we got the Statue of Liberty, the Brunsons up on the big board. But let's go ahead and take that Earl's A6 and take that other color. I think it was like brown and green. There it is. 2160 there. Yeah, the real clean colorway. The mesh, real nice mesh there underneath. They used definitely that upgraded bougie off-white mesh. These still hanging around just slightly above retail. Unfortunately, shipping is a little steep. Coming from, I believe, Australia. It's the only crabby thing about their collabs. Is the Earl's collabs. Yeah, unfortunately, they got to fly over the ocean. It makes things super expensive. Kalama said Castle and Vassal defense. He goes, will make Brunson implode. Like that submarine that went 100,000 miles into the sea. Oh, man. What was that called? What was that one called? The Voyager or... Yeah, the Titan. The Titan Voyager. Yes, just like that. All right. All right, yeah, let's go over to the video.
One of the coolest details I saw right here was on the insole, so wanted to show you that. The sneakers release on May 21st through Earl's, and they have a broader release on May 22nd through ASICS. So if you want to pick up a pair, That's when you can get them.
So the 22nd, ASICS will be the harder site, especially when they have collabs. You're definitely not always guaranteed a pair. But the shipping, especially for those of you guys that are in the U.S. or that reside outside of Australia, that will probably be the cheapest shipping option on the Earls site. Your chances will be better, but unfortunately, the shipping is quite expensive.
I think these shoes shine through their use of multiple fabrics on the upper. It's futuristic, but reminds you of the past. Kind of like home. From Complex.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and pop over. Yeah, we already talked about the Stone Island 1890s. I gotta say that I think the Action Bronson and Joe Freshgood 1890s are probably my favorite at this point. What do you guys think? Even if you don't wear 1890s, what is your favorite collab from this year so far? Here, let me get them up on the board there so they're not so... Yeah, they're not so close there. I don't know, but I actually like all three of the Action Bronson 1890s. They're super different. My favorite probably is the C. I gotta say. The laces on the C. I can't wait till you guys that got a pair get them in. I didn't sleep on these. I literally I slept. I don't even know. I don't have any excuses. There are no more excuses. I thought there would have been my size, and they went quicker than I thought. And, I was watching the wallet that week. A lot was on the eye that week, and, we fumbled the bag. What are we going to do? But, we should be able to get a pair. I don't know if the prices have done anything, Every once in a while, you have some regrets. This is one of the regrets, probably, that we would take back. Yeah, the Planet Frog. Oh, my God. No way. Are you serious? Have you seen the prices of these? Holy shit, bro. Yo. Yeah, this is basically literally like, I'm going deaf on a bitch.
I went deaf on a bitch.
That's literally what it feels like. God damn, these prices. Oh, man. This is the perfect right here.
I went deaf on a bitch. Ever since you left me, more money.
Fucking A. Dude, my size is literally last sale $750. Holy, who is waiting for these to come in right now? How many of you guys got W's on these? I didn't realize there were that many W's on these. Oh my God. That is insane. God, it doesn't matter what size you go, and there are bids. Like, these aren't just asks. The bids are actually pretty close to some of the asks. Like, we got multiple bids above $500-$600 on multiple sizes, which is crazy. I thought we missed by just an inch, but yeah, I don't know. Aroma! There he is! Are we coming in hot? Good to see you, my boy! Favorite collab so far is the Nike MLB on the City Air Max 1. Not on the ASICS or New Balance list here, but that's my favorite collab of the year. Got 2 pairs of my Brave. Bro, that is a fire one. Those Air Max, those MLB Air Max are fire. The Pittsburgh one, the San Diego was probably like the one, like, just without like liking a favorite team on there. But man, yeah, the Atlanta one was like a baby blue colorway. It was super sick. And bro, Roma goes, I got two. My Atlanta Braves. ATL.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Hell yeah. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat, bro. Good
Smoke
to see
weed
you.
every day.
Mikey! There he is. Big salutes. He goes, I was waiting in line at the Black Sheep for the blue towel drop and forgot about the Brunson drop. Bro. Well, I mean, I don't know if it would have done anything if we wouldn't, I didn't realize they went that quick. I think they were a little bit more limited. Yeah, because I just kind of was under the impression that, because the other two, like if you wanted them, you had enough time to cop them. I kind of thought these ones were going to be kind of similar. And next thing I knew, I couldn't get my size. I mean, I couldn't get my size like as soon as I tried. Like, I mean, shit, everything within like 2 or 3 sizes of a 9.5 was already gone. And yeah, before we knew it, unfortunately, we got stamped with the L right on the forehead before we even knew what was happening. That was going to be my pair for the concerts for the summer. We're going to bust those bad boys. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look also at Aroma, the Air Max 1. I think they're the MLB pack. Yeah, the Braves one. They're all dope. Yeah, the Braves one's got some interesting materials. The patent leather with the baby blues. I remember those really old Braves jerseys too. Holy shit, yeah, the Braves ones are doing... No, I was on the size 7.5. I'm like, God dang it, those are almost $250. Holy, look at the Padres one. Yeah, my size, lowest ask is like 500. And then we got the Brewers, the Brew Crew, right there. We need that official Miller time. It's Miller time. Oh, man, shit. But it's about Miller time. I'm about ready. Hey, we going deaf on a bitch. That's my favorite thing in the world. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's see where we at right now. How we looking out there? How we looking? Oh, man. Mikey, what'd you think about the Stone Island? I don't know if you were here when the Beans we were just talking about the 1890s. Beans we were just talking about the 1890s. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one up. Then we're gonna talk about Supreme. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one because we got a lot to talk about on that slide. All right, there we go. We should be Gucci. Let's get it. All right, let me go ahead and flip my screen. Yeah, I don't think we need audio for this one. So, yeah, let's just go flip it. Yeah, the one I was interested in, Stone Island New Balance. These ones, at least the first time I saw them was earlier this morning. We got 2 different colorways, but another 1890 nonetheless. A lot of people not really digging. I haven't heard too much chitter-chatter about this Stone Island New Balance 1890. I'm gonna grab one pair. Even though I don't like the materials as much. Like, again, I wish they would have Action Brunson. I'm telling you, on that last 1890, I feel like he did it the best. I really like the mesh with the suede. The mesh and the suede looks real nice on these 1890s. Yeah, I like the Hornet tusk. Honestly, like the best synthetic material. God dang it. Yeah, this one is pretty. The Planet Frog. Ooh-wee. That is a good looking one. But I think the best looking one that is in this similar material as the Stone Island one, I would have to go with the Cyborg Tears. because both of them have the synthetic uppers. But my favorite colorway with this material, I like the Action Bronson one actually better than the Stone Island one. I do like the Stone Island hit there on the tongue. I gotta say that the gray one is probably a little bit more my flavor. Yeah, pass. Mikey goes Stone Island. AI pass for me. Yeah, good time to get the Wallet W. You know, I like I say, I think as far as color combos go, Joe Freshgoods, you know, has been at the top. I've also put Teddy Santis and like the Ame. You know, Ronnie Feig, I would put like a tish below those two. Like if I had to rate him, I would put him at like an A+ to an A. You know, or like an A to like a B+. Something like that. That's how I would stack those up. But I've been really liking the colors, that Action. You know, not everything has been a hit, but I've definitely been liking the colors he's been putting forward. But those right now on the New Balance side, those are probably my three favorite collaborators. Fresh Good, Action, Teddy, and yeah, you'd have to put Ronnie on there. But it would be my two right now would be probably Joe and Action. Yeah, J-Dog said he hit two of them. Damn, you got both colorways? J-Dog, both colorways? I like the Fresh Goods. I like his take on both of those colorways as well. Yeah, I think him and Action Brunson did it the best on the 1890. No, I'm sure we're going to get some more of them. I would like to see some more of them, honestly. It's a nice, moderately priced, you know, silhouette. Well, it's a little bit high on the high price. I would like to see them around 150, you know. 200 is, I feel like it's like 200 and over, like when I'm getting something really comfortable. If I can get something really comfortable, like the NYC gel, like is right in the 150 range. I've finally broken in a couple pairs of those, and for the price, I really like those. I would put them on right on the, like right up against the New Balance 2002. But I've definitely been liking those gels, especially since I've been since I've broken them in. Those have been really comfortable, especially for like that $150 range. It's a good price. Mikey goes, yeah, I just got the purple JFG 1890. I wasn't feeling the other. Oh, bro. Yeah, I actually liked them both. I really like the color combos on those bad boys. I think those are going to age well, too. Jown J has a pair. Oh, yeah, the 1890 Jowns. Yeah, actually, I believe those already dropped. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. Here, let's go ahead and look at them. Yeah, the Jown 1890. It's going to be that black and that white colorway. Yeah, it's going to be that black and the white colorway. It looks like they don't have... Yeah, it looks like they don't have any over on StockX. So let me go ahead and get that over off the big board. And I'll just pull up another tab of those. I actually like that Jown 1890. I mean, it's kind of like the Stone Island one. I don't know if I think the 1890 is almost too sporty looking to, like, I think it looks better with like sporty materials. You know, when you try to make, you know, we make them look like the Jound one or even the Stone Island one. I just think this shoe just has some, like, just looks too sporty for some of these more minimalistic colorways. And I don't think it looks great with, like, the leather. And I don't think it's leather, but it definitely has a leather shine to it. And you guys know I don't always love the glossy. I'm more of a matte finish guy. Yeah. When we get in our job, oh, Mikey, I was just saying that. Yeah. I was like, how many people are regretting the Jow 990 V4 mushroom. Like, how many of you guys are regretting not pre-ordering those? That shoe's a good one, but yeah, I guess that they're supposed to be coming sometime in, I believe, July. So we're only like 2 months away. Maybe 3 months. Maybe at the end of the summer. Oh, man. I bet those will be in the those will probably be reselling for like close to probably $500 before anyone even gets them. Everyone's going to be having just regrets. I'm never going to do that again. But yeah, the Java mushroom. The mushy fushy. Oh, this bad boy, of course, they had a pre-order for it. I believe it was during the winter time sometime. But yeah, great looking shoe. Great looking shoe. Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over to the next topic that I wanted to quickly go over. I think we do want to hop on over. Did you guys see the Carpet Company? Carpet Company, of course, dropped a collab this last weekend on Sunday. They did drop their collab. I don't know if there were too many people that ended up picking them up from our chat here, but as you guys know, Solomon has been on a tear. They've been doing a lot of dope collabs. I was not expecting the Carpet Company collab, honestly, but I feel like they did a pretty good job. But they also put out a quick video here. They had a couple samples, and I gotta say, the samples are clean. I like, because this white colorway is not only that cocaine white colorway, that Pablo Escobar, but it's more like a mother of pearl colorway. It's got kind of like a shine to it, kind of like the orange colorway. I don't know. I think they're pretty clean. You can see when the sun hits them, you can see the color kind of changes. I really like this white colorway. I hope they drop these. I wish they would have just dropped 2 of them. They would have made them even easier to get. This has got to be one of my favorite collabs that I've seen on any of the Solomons. My other favorite collabs have been the feed collabs. The last feed collab was pretty lit. But, the Carpet Company one is got to be probably one of my favorite. I recently copped a Kith collab, a Kith Solomon collab. I just didn't really love the silhouette. This silhouette is a lot more fresh than the one I got. Yeah, these are the last 2 from Feed. He has the Solomon X2 Pathway, and you can even see these are doing numbers on the aftermarket. And then I believe the last one he dropped was the this one here with the orange on the toe. That one not doing quite as good as the first one that he dropped, the Pathway 2. But I do like some of their newer silhouettes. Again, the shoe that I got, or the last Solomon collab that I got, was the actual Kith Solomon. Yeah, I got the XT 4K. Kith is going to be dropping another one. The XT 4K, actually the same silhouette, but they're dropping it in a way better colorway this year. This white and like gray colorway. I don't think they actually have a date on that, but it is supposed to drop this year. And we might even get another colorway, but this white and gray colorway definitely looks a lot better than the red colorway. And then they also dropped them, I believe, in the black colorway. And the Kithmas colorway as well. But again, the Carpet Company one probably one of my favorite collabs, at least as of late, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I believe, we do got some news also on the Jordan 4 side of things. We got 2 stories to talk about. It looks like next year for 2027, we got this colorway is nice. This colorway is crispy. We got the Jordan 4 Georgetown. Jordan 4 Georgetown materials on it looking nice. Of course, colorway real smooth. It's almost like a cool blue Jordan 4, but of course this one does have the details there, the navy blue outsole. And it does have the clear bottom there, which is always a nice touch, especially for my skateboarders out there. Hell yeah. And then also coming in 2027, this one actually going to be dropping at the beginning of the year in 2027, January 30th to be exact. We got the I Am Music Jordan 4. Damn. Flacco said, the blue hat, or the blue tile hat pre-order. I did not know there was a blue tile pre-order. He dropped a hat to match the SBs. Is that what he did? Is that what I'm hearing? I didn't, I don't think I knew anything about that either. Let's go on over. Or maybe I did and I just forgot about it. I know Kosh, my boy Kosh, is dropping a hat, I believe, on Friday night as well. But yeah, Blue Tile. I'm over on the Blue Tile site. Maybe here, let me look at the story. Oh, there it is. I got it right there. Locked and loaded. That is lit. Oh man, the back of that is sweet. The back of that is sweet. I mean, let's be honest, I still got to get my SBs. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. If you do are interested in the pre-order over on Blue Tile, it is on their story. Yeah, New Era. That New Era hit on the side is fire too. Yeah, you see that like hit there on the side? I don't know if that's like the New Era logo, just kind of updated. But yeah, it's got the New Era sticker on it. Yeah, that back part is fire. Like where the MLB patch is, it's got like the heart and it's got heart blue tile, I'm guessing. Dude, this hat is lit. I love how they did the back of it there. The fitted part with the heart and the blue tile. Pre-order is good till Friday. All right, so yeah, you can order the pre-order. Again, Kosher also going to be dropping a hat, I believe, on Friday night. We'll definitely update you probably tomorrow and Friday. Friday night also at the Doghouse. You guys don't want to miss it, but we got a sneaker battle for the ages. Again, that is going to be Friday night, I believe, at around 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock for my family out on the West Coast. Yeah, we got a big matchup on Friday. I believe Q is also facing off on Friday night as well. If you're not doing anything, come on over to the Doghouse. Also, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, we got the blue tile one. Let me get that off of the monitor there. Oh, man, I'm so ready for tomorrow. The weekend couldn't get here fast enough. That is for sure. Again, our streaming week just started today. We will be live tomorrow morning again. We will be going after Supreme Week 13. Again, this is featuring that Mitchell and Ness collab. It's also featuring the Supreme Nishiban packing tape in this like 10 Commandments style font. Dude, the packing tape is going to have to go in the cart. Even if we got a double cart, triple cart, we are not leaving without checking out with some of that packing tape. We also got the drama mask pendant, a couple just general items also going to be dropping alongside of the Mitchell and Ness collection. But again, they do got the Washington Bullets, the Houston Astros, the Denver Nuggets, and the Atlanta Braves. I feel like this one is going to be perfect, especially if you just, as our boy Aroma was just talking about the Atlanta Braves Air Max 1, that collab he just ended up copping, I believe, 2 pairs of. We got some merch that's actually going to be dropping to celebrate kind of some of the, I guess they would call them the historic jerseys, or some of the jerseys from back in the day, and some of the colorways you don't see all the time. I love the Supreme Bullets jacket. Oh, these are so good. I wish they weren't so expensive. For sure. These are going to be retailing for $4.98, but a pretty good collection. Probably my favorite. I know these didn't get a lot of thumbs, but the Mitchell and Ness shorts, the retail on these is a little high. We're looking right at, $198. I don't love that price point. But nonetheless, these are going to be dropping in the Washington Bullets colorway, the Atlanta Braves colorway, and also that Denver Nuggets colorway. And then also the collection is going to be featuring, it's going to be featuring the Tia Jean hat. In case you were wanting the full fit, maybe you already got the Foamposite, the Tianjin. We were talking about them earlier in the stream. This might be the hat. This might be the hat to match. Flacco's packing tape would be a cop. Absolutely. Packing tape or a kidnapping tape. Also, don't let your next grenade leave early. Get the Supreme packing tape at a store near you. All right, next item that we got the Supreme Mitchell and Ness hat. This one got downvoted by a lot, and I mean, we can see why. Yeah, the hats are definitely going to be an easy cop, but the downvotes on these are pretty nuts. So if you do like the hats, the retail on those, I believe, is going to be right around the $70 mark. Yeah, 78 buckaroos. They will be dropping in a Houston, Atlanta, Denver, and also a Washington Bullets colorway. Then there are also a couple more items. Just a couple to highlight. The Supreme Mitchell and Ness. This one almost got as many downvotes as upvotes. But you got the all-over print jean. It's got that, I can't remember what they call those, but it's like the patches. The really good hoodies are made with them too. They call it like I don't even know what they call that. Applique. Yeah, like my jacket, like the applique or the applique. It's like when they embroider the logos and stuff on the side. It's almost got like a satin feel, kind of a shiny feel to it. Also got a lot of downvotes. The jackets, these are going to retail for $378. I still like the Bullets merch. I'm all about the Bullets merch. Jacket's a little spendy, though. They're going to be coming in the Nuggets colorway. There is the back of it. There is the front of it. The Astros. There is the back of it. Then you got the Atlanta Braves, the back of that, and then the Washington Bullets. Probably my favorite is the Bullets merch as well. Then let's go ahead and pop on over. I believe we got 2 more items. Yeah, we also got the Supreme headbands. These got downvoted by a lot, but I'm a big fan of headbands. Yeah, especially if you're losing the hairline. Nothing that can replace it faster than a sweet headband or a bandana. Or even a do-rag. If you got the, what do they call that on the top? The Norwood? If you have a Norwood alert. If the Norwood is coming through and maybe the headband doesn't cover, then the bandana, maybe the do-rag might be the next best option. But this one is going to retail, the headband's going to retail for $36. Then we got the basketball jersey. Again, a lot of these getting downvoted. If you're trying to get some retro merch, this might be the supreme drop for you. You're definitely going to have some time to check out tomorrow. Unfortunately, the jersey's a little bit steep, $298 the retail. Then we also got the sweater. Again, downvotes pretty big here. 55 upvotes to 109 downvotes. The Bullets one is fire. I'm not a big fan of the Nuggets merch. This is an era the Denver Nuggets probably want to go away. They're like, yeah, the rainbow flag worked for a few years, but it is just not working anymore. I mean, you can make some stuff look good, but it's all kind of looking the same after you see, if you see the sweater with this, it's a loud logo. Let's put it that way. There are some sweet. I do like the shorts quite a bit, though. That is my favorite Nuggets item. I do like the jersey, like the camouflage jersey, but I just don't like how half of it is, these stripes, which is just it's bright, but yeah, if you like bright stuff, it might be something for you. All right, next item that we got, I believe this is going to be the last thing. Yeah, we got the Supreme Mitchell and Ness zip. Again, these got downvoted pretty bad as well. It looks like everything going to be up for grabs tomorrow. Yeah, comb over with the head. Absolutely. The old glue over at that point. Yo, kosher! Yo, me. Brrr. What's happening, player? A bald and rocking a do-rag. Hey, good game over. Oh, man, it is so over. Absolutely. But some people just hang on to it like they're falling off of a cliff. Hanging on to it for dear life. And I would never. Hey, man, we all going to go through it. Some of us are just closer to the edge than others. But my Flacco, it goes bad call. My long ass hair with a comb over. Oh, hell no. Bro, now we got to do, I need to see a fit pic with the comb over, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. I might even have to bust out the cul-de-sac. If things get real, yeah, the cul-de-sac might have to come out on the top. Absolutely. Kind of like, what was it? What movie was it where Tom Cruise comes in on the end? I think it was it Austin Powers? When he comes and he's got the cul-de-sac at the end. He's got the sunglasses on and he starts singing. I I think that was Austin Powers. He plays kind of the villain at the end. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
At
Oh, man.
@I_Amkosher donated $5 through Super Chat. Ultimate hat is almost sold out. www.shop-ultimate.com/ultimate-snapback-cap. Use code SBMAFIA for $5 off.
SB Mafia, appreciate it. Coach, appreciate the support. Big salutes. Yeah, we were talking about your hat earlier. We were talking about some of the fitteds that were also dropping. I thought yours was dropping on Friday night for some reason. But it looks like if you do want to get it early, again, code SB Mafia for $5 off. Again, we are going to be getting them. He does have the link as well in there. They are really dope looking. They got the camouflage on. Here, let's go on over there. They got the camouflage on the bill, and they're made with very breathable material. Material I'm not too familiar with, but it is kind of the thing they're doing on some of the newer hats, where it's they got that breathable material, especially if you're wearing it out in the heat. Definitely hop on over there if you guys haven't already seen them. I'm going to pop them up on the big board. Take a quick gander. Yeah, there we go. All right. Are they up on, do you got them up on your site as well? Shit. Okay, let me pop that one. All right, and then the last but not least, as I pull this up, we got the sweatpants that are going to be dropping for 198 buckaroos. It's got like the black and tree line camo. I'm going to pop it up so I can pull it up on my phone. Then we can do a side by side. Ultimate. There you go. Thank you, Coach. Sorry, I was putting it in my phone. My boomer ass here, just like finger pecking. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, the premium wax canvas. But these are a good looking hat. I like the tree. You guys know I love camo. The tree line camo is fire. Did you drop these early, Coach? For some reason, I thought they were dropping Friday night. But these are snapback as well, so they are adjustable. I recently found out my new fitted size. My freaking head has just been getting fatter and fatter and fatter. Between my head and my chin. They're just kind of growing together with the titties. Only in the winter. Only in the winter. We're getting ready for the summer right now. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a wet girl summer. Get out those super soakers. We are going to have a banger. Again, we got a lot of drops. Hopefully, I'll be getting out as well, doing some events, getting out and doing some IRL content as well. I know we do got an event coming up in Denver. I'm going to be going to a couple down in Florida next year. I'm going to be seeing Kosh down, and I don't know if we're going to go to the same sneaker festival, but the winter time, I definitely plan to do some events as we head into next winter season, right after the holiday season, when things kind of slow down. We're going to turn it up. Turn up the temperature a little bit. Coach said was supposed to be last Friday, but pushed it to Monday. Oh, that makes sense. I was going to say, I thought I remembered it being a Friday night drop. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one up there. Again, link is going to be in the chat there. I'm going to go ahead and pin that one up on the up on the top there. All right. Heck yeah. All right. And one more time, let's go ahead and pop that one up on the big board. Again, this Friday at the Doghouse, we are going to be doing a sneaker battle. You guys don't want to miss it. Going to be the first one of the new summer. If you're not doing anything, come on through. Again, we will be over on Bulldog's channel. All right. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through, my boy. Big salutes. Hey, you know it. Hey, we just getting started, Coach. Just getting started. I've been liking, especially some of the tees that you've dropped, especially with some of the SB releases. Been on point. Yeah. Yeah, right up my alley. The camo, I feel like I have a, between just the general camo and the tree line camo, now I'm starting to kind of get with that chocolate chip camo, which is more like the khaki camo. Kind of like what we wore like for Desert Storm. I've been getting into that a little bit more as of late. But man, you can't give me too much camo, as you can tell. We just got the camo. We're decked out here. Oh, you can't see me. All right, yeah, we coming in. Well, hopefully, we're coming in for the encore, and we're gonna get one. Holy shit, we got all. She's got the schedule on a weekly. Man, I tell you what, I can't wait to get that. We need some home products, Coach. I need some more pictures and like homes, like stuff for around the crib. The house is looking a little bare. That's what all the females tell me. Oh, shit. What are you going to do? If it ain't dropping your pants, I'm not buying it, babe. Yeah, that's how it goes for decorating for me. If it is not going to get me closer to my goal, I'm probably going to save the bucks. For sure. Holy, look at that background right there. That's J-Mac's backyard. Yeah, it's looking out the window there. Out of my, out of the crib there. That's crazy. He goes, what's the Discord? Here, let me go ahead and pop it in there. Coach. Yeah, Discord link. Discord link gonna be, I believe this is a new one. Let me just double check. Yeah, what time did we get started this morning? Okay, yeah. This one, here's Discord link. This one should take you right to the Discord. All right, there we go. Paste. Yeah, the locked and loaded. Mr. Sheridan has a good question there. He goes, do your hats fit us big heads, Coach? That's kind of like me. My head, depending on how much hair I got. That's why fitteds, I always got to wear, like, especially if my hair is, like, really long, I can literally fit into, like, probably 3 different sizes. If my head's shaved, then I can only go to, like, pretty much one size because I don't like it too if I have a fitted. But Kosher's cat is a snapback. So that, yeah, fully adjustable. Yeah, your direct Discord. Coach, yeah, my direct Discord. Yeah, that, I think that should be it. Yeah, should be Gucci. Yeah, that's the We Rock Dead Stock Discord. think that's the only one I got. If my hat don't fit your head, you need to have a lobotomy. A circumcision. No, I'm just kidding. Gotta show that Skeletor to you again. Yo, that He-Man. Bro, that was fire. Hell yeah. The He-Man movie, bro. I tell you what, one thing I did play with a lot when I was growing up was He-Man and She-Ra. My fucking sister would sometimes steal my He-Man and she would make me be like the fucking, like She-Ra and shit. Like, what are we doing? Can I be Skeletor or something? Yeah. My sister abused me when I was younger. She used to beat the shit out of me, too. Because she was like 2 years older, so there was a time, like, when we were real young, she was stronger than me. I mean, I would give it a rip, you know? I wouldn't let her have anything free. But boy, oh boy, yeah, she got the best of me. J-Mac was a youngin'. Let's keep it a hundo bundo. Shit, new week coming next week. Fucking A, man. What do we got? I'm excited. Next week, remember next week, Travis Scott week. Might have some stinky pinky, so a couple of the pink colorways to match those T Scotts. You know we getting it in any way we can over here. Oh yeah, it is looking good. Oh shit, I'm over on Twitch. My bad. Oh man, I'm fumbling the bag here. Yeah, you honestly seen it? Absolutely. You've seen it here first, and you heard it here first. Absolutely. You guys are in the right place. J-Dog was just watching He-Man yesterday with my daughter. Bro, that is so epic. Yeah, that is so epic, man. Yeah, I used to have a big collection. I remember some of my first action figures were like the G.I. Joe, like the action figures. Like the cheap ones, you know, the ones that like stood up and were all plastic. They were in like different poses and shit. It was like those and He-Man. I think I had what was it? I didn't have like the castle, but I had a couple of the things. I wanted that fucking, the lair that was like the Rock. And it was like where he lived and shit. Oh, yeah. There was like I don't know if it's a city, but you could buy it where like, yeah, I always wanted that. But Mama Mac wouldn't splurge. Daddy Mac, he was too tight. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him. All right, let's go over. Yeah, I got the, I think you got the link there. Mr. Sheridan goes, now you only got 15 left, coach. Holy shit, now we're going to see. Now we're going to see what's going to be coming out. Or we'll see if it fits. Is it going to fit our noggin? It's as big as it goes. No diddy. All right, yeah, let me pop up the Instagram. I want to see what's coming out next week. Let's go ahead and see what's coming out next week. Coach just sent me a message. Yeah, let's go ahead and see that bad boy. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go over to We Rock. Yeah, I think there you go. All right. Is it the summer collection? Flacco goes, I owned every G.I. Joe action figure ever made, even with the Home Shopping Network exclusive. Yeah, I didn't own any of the Barbie doll, like the ones that were like bigger, the ones that are worth a lot of money, you know, that you could like put clothes on and shit. Yeah, I didn't own those, but like the little like, you know, the little like plastic things that were like They would just stand up, you know, or some of them were laying down. There was a guy with the phone. I was always like, that's probably going to be me if I ever get drafted. I'll be the guy with the fucking phone. The guy that's just helpless. Oh, man. That's awesome. Coach goes, Mr. Sheridan shipping out today. Checkmate. Yeah, man, I'm going to have to see some pics of that. I'm going to have to see some pics of that hat for sure. I sent you the 3 colors of the shirt that is dropping next week. No, I didn't get that, Coach. Here. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it right here. Sorry. Yeah. For some reason, it went to my, it went to not my inbox. Yeah, there we got it now. Yeah, I had to take it out of there. Damn, we're going to have a big drop there, huh? There's some sizable things going live. Here, hold on. I'm just making sure I pull up the right stuff. Okay, so these are the backs to them. And then I believe, yeah, you even got the fronts to them. So 3 different colorways. Of course, I think that's the first hat I've seen you drop, isn't it? Bro, that's crazy. Old School goes last night, showed off some... Bro, the He-Man sword. Yo, the sword that you, like, drink out of. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a guy. Like, let's be honest. I wouldn't want to be, a guy, holding that and having to drink it. But the sword is fucking dope. But, yeah, I'm having my girl carry that thing around, though. When we're watching the movie. For sure. Yeah, this is Coach. He's got another drop, I believe, coming out next weekend. Or this next week. But, yeah, we got the... looks like the back of it there. The Ultimate Streetwear hit. Oh, this one's got a good wash to it, too. Yeah, I like that washed... kind of that bleached out look, or kind of that like vintage look on the black. I like that. All right, what else we got? I gotta show the front of it. Yeah, the front of it. I like. Is it like a mesh material? Oh, that's my soundboard. It almost looks like a mesh material, like when I blow it up. I think it might have just been the way that the dye is. Or the way it's like worn in like that. The wash on these looks really nice. Like this gray colorway. It has like a vintage wash to it, right? Yeah, I guarantee they'll even look better in person. You know it. Now we just need that. Now we just need that SB. They are all washed vintage. One is stone, maca, and carbon. Yeah, the wash on them I can't see as well on the carbon one right here. I mean, you can see it around the collar, but yeah, you can see it really good on this one, and especially the black colorway. It picks it up a lot more. Yeah, zesty. Old School. It's a little zesty. Drinking from the... Yeah, it's rough. You definitely don't want to double fist that one, maybe. You know, if you got to, if worst comes to worst and you got to walk around with that, if you got to walk around the mall with that for the rest of the day, yeah, maybe just one hand is enough. Yeah, you definitely don't want the other one like anywhere near the bottom of it. Oh man, yeah, that thing is crazy. You guys want to know what I'm talking about? Yo, the the sword is pretty. It is epic. I mean, I've definitely. I mean, it is an epic sword. The sword for like I think it's AMC. This thing is crazy. Yeah, there it is. Oh shit! Yeah, it comes apart into like you do need the instruction set for this one because it is a little tough putting together. Oh no, they got the battle cam. Oh sheesh, they got the whole. Now, how many of these does the sneaker hunter got already checked off the box? Yeah, the Skeletor throne popcorn container. We're talking about the power sword sipper. Not everyone might know it's a power sword. Yo, Star Wars fan. Bro. Yeah, you definitely, the sword you gotta take to your seat. You can't walk around with that. That's gotta go straight to the car. All right, let's see if we can get oh no, we got an in. Yeah, look at this thing. See, this is more my kind of soda right there. Give me the castle. Give me the castle. I only need one of my hands to hold on to that. 40 ounce. It can hold. That's crazy. Just pour the OE in that bitch. Yeah, here we go. This is what we're talking about. You just gotta be slightly strategic on how you're gonna carry this thing and maneuver it around the the movie theater. But it is fire, though. It is, like I say, AMC always coming through. AMC always coming through with the creative freaking items, you know? Dude, look at this little Skeletor doll. Yeah, I want this thing. Give me some fucking Skeletor merch. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot the Battle Cat. I used to love He-Man. It was the best. That was, I think, like the first thing I remember. That was in the G.I. Joes. Sex toys in the theater. Oh, shit. Am I at the wrong theater? Yeah. I was going by my local adult store, and I don't know. I didn't notice the signage. Is this above 18? Is this 18 and up? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's basically what they're doing. You make your date happy. The He-Man sword. Hey, I tell you what. Yeah. That'll make any chick smile. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I think this is going to be a pretty sweet place to Parker for today. We'll pick up right where we left off again tomorrow morning. Again, we do got the Supreme drop. Probably going to be the highlight tomorrow. We do got a couple smaller things going to be going live tomorrow morning. We'll take a look at those. We'll take a look at everything else dropping as well tomorrow. All right. And, yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty good place to Parker right here. Anyone got anything else they wanted to talk about or add? Congratulations going out to everyone that was able to finesse a W this morning. Or if you just got the wallet W, because those are key too. We got a lot driving. Guys, remember, you don't forget to get into all the raffles today. Specifically, the Nigel Sylvester raffle. We were down to 21 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Time is ticking. Also, again, the minted Saucony raffle is still open for about another 11 hours. This will be open until about 10 p.m. Central Time this evening. And then last but not least, you got the Kids of Immigrants Nike T90 Mule as well. And that is pretty much the only homework for tonight. Yeah, we'll be getting it in again today, first day of the week, first streaming day of the week tomorrow. We'll be live again Friday. I believe we got a couple of things also going to be dropping. I'm going to hopefully spend both this month, next month. I'm just trying to get a lot of basic reviews that I was going to do, just some sneakers that I've gotten in of the summer, maybe some stuff that I got in that I just haven't gotten a chance to review. I'm going to be making a lot more of those videos. Going to be trying to get those out to you starting already next week. Again, my schedule will go back. Next week, we'll start to go back to normal again. We got everyone trained. Everyone's lit. We got a new staff to kind of take over, which will make things a lot better. We had a couple new bartenders come in, a couple guest bartenders as well. We kind of had to train and show around, but this will be the last busy week. And then so basically starting even next week, but June and moving on, you'll definitely see a lot more both content, and we'll be live a lot more every morning as well. So there'll be a lot more live streams and also a lot more of the in-demand videos and reviews as well. And we're going to be keeping that pedal to the metal, keeping that gas pedal stuck to the floor. Again, appreciate you guys so much.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke puff clouds in the chat. Also, cheers.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
To everyone else, I will see the rest of you guys tomorrow morning. And until then, it's been your boy J-Mac. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Whoop, whoop.
I think I'm gonna get a tattoo. What? Why? I don't know. I just feel like it.
Sorry if that hurts.
I didn't know you started.
I went deaf on the bitch. Ever since you left me.
And would you like to leave your panties in the fishbowl for a chance to win a free lunch? Good luck! When are you going to do that drawing anyway?
Oh, there's no drawing. I just like smelling the bowl. You know, you're doing a great job, Chris. Why don't you jerk the rest of the day off?
Straight dumb. I dumped a Yo, yeah. It's White Tizzy. Back again. Billing it. However long it takes, man. I'll still be here.
We rock dead stock. We rock dead stock. We rock dead stock. We rock dead stock. Duffel bags of cash in the Airbnb. From the south side to the heights of Beverly. My girl knows my body, so she has to marry me. But she makes me go crazy, go insane, crazy please. Might have hit a stain with my Mary Jean. Drop her from my eyes in an Aryan. Hop out the lamb, dripping the fashion scene. All about the Benjamin, just like Michael Bivins, baby, please. It's in the bag.